welcome everybody. Today is Sunday, September 14th, 2025. We are live just past 6 p.m. Eastern from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Artie. We are Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 3 boxes of 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. These come from our eBay store auctions. Our eBay store is Bomber Sports Cards. You can find those auctions 4 nights a week for the following night stream. Every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we run auctions for our break nights, which are Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday afternoons. So next auction night is tonight, Sunday, for tomorrow night's breaks. I do have another 3-box lot of Prizm Baseball from this same case. This is the first 3. I'm going to go high stacks here so we can get them all right around comfortably. But you don't have to wait till tomorrow to do more Prizm. As I mentioned, I've got full case pick your teams on our website, bomberbreaks.com, where we fill the majority of our breaks. My first pick your team is down to a random team filler, but I do have teams available in my other 2 full case pick your teams. And you can use the code, again, weekend15 for 15% off and get yourself into our break credit giveaway. That applies to not only that break, but any of the breaks, right? Every more breaks we fill, the more break credit we give away. You can see the amounts per break in the descriptions over at bomberbreaks.com. We've got a fun random team, 2022 Allen Ginter Chrome for $39.99, right? Bobby Witt and Cal Raleigh rookies amongst many others, kind of the thought there. Tons of hoops on the site, guys. Obsidian, Inception, and Silhouette, all available. Pick your team style. The Inception and the Silhouette has a 25% off discount code, fall25, and the Silhouette breaks have separate or has additional break credit giveaways. 3 folks in every Silhouette break getting $100 back per break. So soon we fill number 2, we'll give away 3 $100 break prizes in that one. So you can find all of our offerings for tonight and tomorrow over at bomberbreaks.com. We do ship twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday. So these cards will hit the mail on Tuesday for you guys. Other than that, appreciate you jumping in. I am streaming both live on eBay Live and our own YouTube channel, which is Bomber Sports Cards. So you hear me, chatting back and forth with someone. You don't see any chats, just think that I'm talking to someone on the other platform. But with that, let's go ahead and get into our first break of our Sunday evening. We've got a lineup here. Amy, you've got the A's, Cardinals, and the Rays. Brian B. with the Dodgers. Seashells back with the Diamondbacks and the Twins. Idsel with the Washington Nationals. Welcome into Ian B. with the LA Angels, and Jason H. has the Padres. Jeff E. with the Royals, and Joe C. with the Cubs, White Sox, Hometown Guards, Rockies, Marlins, and the Yankees. Speedo has the Boston Red Sox, and Jordan with the Atlanta Braves. Justin E. has the Reds, and Kenneth G. Welcome in, Kenneth. Tigers, Brewers, and Jays are yours. Martin S. has the Giants, and Richard H. with the Phillies. Ronald A. with the Mets, Todd B. with the Astros and Rangers, my man Vincent with the Pirates and the Mariners, and Zach got to round us out tonight with the Baltimore Orioles. All right, very good. Appreciate y'all again. Best of luck. I believe 3 autographs per box here in the Prizm Baseball. This will be my first Prizm rip of 2025. Let's see what we can do. And the last thing we'll do before we get into it is adjust my camera just ever so slightly so that we can get off the autofocus and into a little sharper close-up. Perfect. All right, good luck, folks. Getting a lot of base up top, and we've got the PJ Morlando here. PJ Morlando 190 out of 199. And then the non-numbered red Prizm of Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees. Tommy White insert. JC Scar here. New York Yankees on this one. The JC is 113 out of 499 for New York. Juan Valera on the silver. Eden Miller inserts. Up next, it's Bubba Chandler in the red for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Bubba is 40 out of 299. apologies. I did not get top players ready before the break. All right. There. And I'm going to need top players. I do have our first autograph of the day. This is going to be Alberto Rios. Sensational signatures for the LA Angels. Los Angeles here. That is Ian. Welcome to the break pad. Your first Bomber auto. Alberto Rios. Sensational signatures. 106 out of 199. And here's a pretty fun one. It's Dingers of Jace LaViolette. Cool little insert there. Jace is a Cleveland Guardian. He was the first round pick of the Guards. Was projected to be a much higher pick. He ended up going like 27th overall to us. But man, he's got some big time boom. So Dingers there, cool one for the Guardians. Here it's Andrew Walters, also for the Guardians. I've got 111 out of 499. Johnny Mize is a New York Giant. Next up, it's Tony Oliva in the red for the Minnesota Twins. Tony is 36 out of 99. Ryan Sandberg is next on the red Prizm. And behind that, for the Texas Rangers, it's Talisman Jack Leiter. 15 out of 199 on the letter for the Rangers. There's the man, rookie Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. We've got 259 at 299 there on the Nick. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Got a couple fun ones incoming, it would appear, right? First, we've got Drew Beam here for Kansas City, 74 out of 299. And behind that, for the New York Yankees, is a pretty darn cool-looking Billy Martin. Billy Martin, 13 out of 20. Little floral pattern here on the Billy for the Yanks. New York on that one. Joe, that is yours. Billy Martin, 13 out of 20. Got the Dingers rookie of Cam Smith for Houston. This is Kiki Quigler of the Pittsburgh Pirates. 395 out of 499 on the Kiki. Here we've got Tony La Russa in the red. St. Louis Cardinals, a little color match there. 44 out of 49. Cherry Blossom, beautiful. Cherry Blossom confirmed on the Yankees to 20. And there's a nice looking autograph for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Prismatrix Drew Jones. There is no spoon. There's only booms here. Prismatrix Drew Jones, Arizona Seashell. That is yours. Congrats. Very, very cool. Very cool looking auto. Triuntos. I was very, very blessed. I would say 2 years ago, I went to Washington, D.C. for a wedding, and while I was like there, maybe they claimed early on that I was going to be early for the cherry blossom bloom, but it ended up being perfect, and I got to see a really nice cherry blossom bloom once, so that was really a cool experience. 28 out of 199, Kyle Teal, White Sox in the blue. Hey, what up, Vincent? Absolutely, my man. Gonna be a big Sunday. Got a lot to rip today. And there's another nice autograph for us. Man, coming out swinging here. It's first round pick of the LA Angels. That's Christian Moore. Prospect signatures on the Moore Angels. We've got Ian. You got 2 of the 3 autographs, correct? Yep. Alberto Rios and then little Christian Moore. Boom. There. We've got Roberto Clemente here in the blue for the Pirates for 147 out of 199. I've got James Tibbs III and the Dingers, Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Here it is Yohandy Morales. Yohandy Morales for the Nationals. We've got 436 out of 499. To round out box number 1. All right, really pretty strong start to our Prizm Baseball Adventures. Let's see what else we can find. Well, that's gonna be a good one. Good luck, everybody. Got a little color blast coming. First, though, it's Lou Gehrig, the red for the Yankees, 140 out of 299. We've got the Jonah Tong here, and for the Kansas City Royals, booming Bobby Witt Jr. Boom, color blast, Mr. Witt, Kansas City. Congrats to my Royals owner in this one, Jeff E. Jeff, Bobby Witt Color Blast is yours. And she's a beauty. Really cool to see that show up. Little color blasting Bobby Witt here from our eBay action again. Kansas City, Jeff E. Jeff, the Bobby Witt Color Blast is yours, and she's beautiful. Really nice. All right, boom. Let's keep it going. Brace McCage here for the Brewer Crew. Milwaukee 167 out of 499. The wrench is admin, so you have to come work for Bomber to get the wrench. But the crown is, well, man, we're on fire, right? We got the color blast in the last one. I've got Chipper here for the Braves, 69 out of 199, and behind that, for the Milwaukee Brewers, it's a snakeskin Cooper Pratt. Fun one there for the Milwaukee Brewers. Brew Crew here is going to Kenneth G. Kenneth, congrats. Cooper Pratt snakeskin is yours. Andy Van Slyke is up next for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Van Slyke is 52 out of 499. Rhett Lauder Prizm and Dingers Marcelo rookie for the Sox. DiMaggio again for the Yankees in the red. 217 out of 299. And autograph, it's sensational signatures for the Toronto Blue Jays of Trey Savage. Toronto here is going to be Kenneth G. Kenneth. Trey Savage is yours. Next up, it's a Braxton Ashcraft for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We've got the green, 75 out of 75. We've got Inception Basketball up after this, followed by the Fast Break Optic. Here's an autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Theo Gillen. Sensational signatures on the Rays prospect. Tampa in this one, heading to Amy. Amy, that's yours on the Theo. We've got a nice one there for the Rockies behind. Charlie Condon in the red. This is 236 out of 299. And Carter Johnson red Prizm. We've got a James Wood there and a Dylan Cruz here on the Dingers rookie. Boston Bateman is up next for the Padres. I've got 498 out of 499. Adam Jones red Prizm. Thomas Sadducee is here in the blue. It is 77 out of 199 on the Sadducee. And here, a little Johan Santana for the Minnesota Twins. Santana, we've got 73 out of 99. And as you can see, we've got a redemption up next. Good luck to everybody. Let's see what we got. I've got a sensational signature. This is card 91 from Prizm Baseball. It is Luis Baez, outfield. All right, let me show the rest of the pack real quick. Ethan Holiday is a Rocky on the Dingers. And for the first time, I need to let me find the checklist and look that one up. So I'm not 100% on Mr. Baez. 2025 Prizm Baseball checklist. Bill says it's Astros. I know Bill knows what he's talking about. I do need to confirm for my own sake, but thank you, Bill. All right, autographs and Baez. Luis Baez, card 91, outfield, Houston Astros. Confirmed. Thank you, sir. Does that mean there's another Luis Baez that isn't outfield? So the winner here is Houston. Houston getting the Baez redemption. Stros in this one. That's Todd B. Todd, yours. As we finish up box number 2. We've got Andrew Jones here for the Braves. 246 out of 499. back to something somewhat resembling normal view. It's going to have to be the best I can do for right now. Balancing act, right? Camera legs are shot. Larry Walker here for the St. Louis Cardinals. 67 out of 499 on the Cardinals, Larry Walker. There's Randy for the, man, they got some alternate teams on a few of these guys. There's Yankees Randy. We've got two, because I thought if there's one team that you could probably just, needs a few extra hits, it's going to be the Yankees, right? Let's make Randy a Yankee for, all right, I'll be quiet, but come on. Caldwell there, Red Prizm, Dinger's Leo. This is Bob Gibson, St. Louis. 32 out of 75 on the Gibson. Nice looking Judge for the Yanks. This is 477 out of 499. And behind that, sensational signatures for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Mitch Jeb. Mitch Jeb, Pittsburgh. Pirates in this one. Vincent on the board there with the Mitch. Pretty good football game here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Next up, it's Arun Escobar of the Philadelphia Phillies in the blue. This is 186 out of 199. Dinger's James Wood. There's Barry for the Reds. I've got 23 out of 99 on the Larkin. Reggie Red and Fireworks. Kellen Lindsey. That's a cool looking insert for the Dodgers. Kellen Lindsey, 184 out of 199. Here it's Craig Yoho. 346 out of 499 for Milwaukee. We've got Tassan Hill. This is the Twins on the Hill. 151 out of 299. Andrew Walters behind for the Guardians. Kirk's rookie insert. David Shields is up next for Kansas City. David Shields, 216 out of 499. Nito Santiago there. Dinger's Manram for Speedo. Who's looking for something? I know, John. That's Alex Freeland of the Dodgers. The Freeland here is 160 out of 199. And autograph goes to the Athletics. It's Sensational Signatures of Max Muncy. Nice one there for the A's, which is Amy. Max Muncy rookie on the autograph. Walker Jeanette here, Houston. 348 out of 499. And finishing up your 3 boxes of Prizm. Oh, finishing up with a 1 of 1 gold vinyl mega Ethan Holiday of the Colorado Rockies on the 1 of 1 gold vinyl fire. Wow. 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 Whoo, that's a biggie. That is a biggie right there, folks. What a first three boxes of my 2025 Prizm, right? Like, my goodness. Colorado Joe. That one is yours, and that is some fire. Last pack of the break. Of course, Ethan is the little bro to Jackson, signed the highest ever draftee contract. Right, the #1 overall pick had it for a second, and then he signed. And even though he wasn't the first pick, he got the biggest bonus ever, I believe. You know it's going to be a good day. Pulling all kinds of craziness here. Congrats again, Colorado Rockies on the Ethan Holiday 1 of 1 gold vinyl prospect signature autograph. Whew. Big time there for Joe. All right, let's finish things up. We've got Charlie there for the Rockies, little cherry on top, 97 out of 299. We also have the Aiden Miller color match red Prizm for the Phillies. And that is going to bring us home. All right, let's see what we got. That, into this. So, all right, so recapping it here, we had it's probably a bad time to try to do this. We'll leave it there. All right, we've got numbered hits: Charlie Condon, Walker Janek, Alex Freeland, David Shields, Dasan Hill, Craig Yoho, Kellen Lindsay, Barry Larkin, Aaron Escobar, Judge and Gibson, Randy is a Yankee, Larry Walker, Andrew Jones, Santana, Sadducee, Bateman, and Condon. We had Braxton Ashcraft, DiMaggio and Van Slyke, Chipper and McCage, Lou Gehrig, Morales, Clemente, Teal, LaRussa, Kiki, Beam, Leiter, Oliva, Walters, Bubba, Escara, and Marlando. Top loaded a couple here. This is the Cherry Blossom, Billy Martin for the Yankees to 20, another really nice one. And the Nick Kurtz red to 299 for the A's. Also had a snakeskin, Cooper Pratt for the Brewers. Autographs include Max Muncy, Mitch Jebb, the Luis Baez redemption for the Astros, Theo Gillen, Trey Savage, Christian Moore, really cool looking Prismatrix, Drew Jones, and Alberto Rios. And then the back row, we had two pretty bangery booms here. Bobby Witt, Color Blast for the Royals. Again, Kansas City, Jeff E. That one is for you. And the 1 of 1 gold vinyl prospect signature of Ethan Holiday for the Colorado Rockies, which is Joe. Awesome start. Let's keep it rocking. Inception Hoops coming at you next.